So this is 6 here. So it says, given the triangle M and L, what is the value of cos M? So this is trigonometry now. So I'm going to draw my triangle. This is a really bad triangle. Actually, I think I'm going to rotate my triangle. Sorry, guys. I'm going to rotate my triangle. So I'm going to write it like this. Write it like this. This is my right angle here. This side is 15. This was from N to L. Right? I'm trying to look at it a different way. I'm not given this is X. I'm not given that. And then I'm finding where's M here. N is so I'm going to write this in blue. So N is here. The top is M, and this is L. Right? Okay, sweet. Okay, so let me. So I'm gonna do this problem again. I rotated the triangle for those of you at home if you're watching. So again, I have here. Sorry, this is an N. So again, given the right triangle, I'm finding what is the what's the value of cos M. So what is cos M? So it's saying what is the value of cos M. And again, so I have M is this, first, what is this angle here? M here is this angle on this kind of top side here. So I'm looking at this angle specifically. And what I'm doing is, again, I'm doing this method of SOHCAHTOA, right? So SOHCAHTOA, so S-O-H. This is kind of a mnemonic that I use to use trig, right? Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Tangent is opposite over adjacent, right? So cos M, which means would equal adjacent. So adjacent over hypotenuse. And then in this case, adjacent to this angle is this side X, right? So I'm going to write X here. And then hypotenuse is this number here, which is 25. Sweet. So cos M would equal this value, X over 25, right? But what we have to do is we have to solve for X first. So how do we solve for X? So when we can solve for X through our Pythagorean theorem, right? If I know Pythagorean theorem is C squared equals A squared plus B squared. And then what I'm doing, I already have C squared, right? My hypotenuse is already C squared. So in this case, I can rearrange the formula and say C squared minus A squared equals B squared, and B squared I'm going to say here is my X squared. So I'm just going to say, I'm going to substitute this with X. So in this case, 25 here is my C, this is A, and then this is, I'm solving for X, right? So let me solve this. This is 25, so it would be 25 squared minus 15 squared. This is, sorry, I'm doing this in black. So this is 25 squared minus 15 squared equals X squared. So I'm going to use my calculator. 25 squared is 625, I believe. 625 minus 15 squared would give me a, this here would equal 400 equals X squared. I would square root both sides, and then I would get X equals the square root of 400 is 20. So which means my X here equals 20. So I can say X here equals 20, which means now what I can do is I can solve for this, this problem here, right? This problem here, because if I know X equals 20, cos M would equal X over 25, which means here it's X is 20, so 20 over 25. I can reduce these terms, but if I divide the numerator and the denominator by the greatest common factor, which is 5, so dividing this here by 5, divide by 5 here, 20 divided by 5 is 4, 25 divided by 5 is 5, so the answer of cos M equals 4 over 5 or 0.8 is our answer. So it's going to be, in this case, it would be C is our answer. And if you lo and behold, cos M equals 4 over 5. So that's a great answer. So I like how they actually used the triangle. So I actually like this better than my method here, because I'd actually redefine this as C and redefine this as A. But the math here checks out. 25 minus 400, good. Square root both sides is 20. Cos M is the value of adjacent over hypotenuse, which is the exact same thing. So C is the correct answer. Perfect solution. Perfect solution. Great use of I'm just going to great step by step again. Great step by step which is correct.